Hello children, I welcome you all to the online English classes. Today, the topic of our discussion is note making. So first and all, what is note making? Children, note making is an advanced writing skill which is acquiring increasing importance due to the knowledge explosion. There is a need to remember at least the main points of any given subject. Making note is a complex activity which combines several skills. Note making is a useful as it saves time, energy and the space at the working place. While attending a lecture at a school or a college, in a meeting, etc. It enhances the confidence to revise the topic whenever we want. Note making basically involves noting the main points of whatever is read or heard, as no one cannot be expected to remember all that is read. So, a note is a brief record of points and ideas of a given by a given author in a given passage. Next point of discussion here is how is a note helpful to us? So, the first point is memorizing. Whatever you have to learn, you have to memorize. Second is jotting down the important points. Second is when we are preparing for exams. Then next point is preparing for debates. Then preparing for speeches, preparing for lectures and preparing for discussion. Then, children, skill of writing a note. How can you acquire the skill of writing a note? This is helpful to anyone who wants to compress a large piece of information into a brief, organized, summarized piece which can be conveniently referred to as and when required. Means when you have to learn a lot of things, your questions and your essays and essay type of questions and answer you have to prepare. At that time, note making is the important and a essential skill. If you have that, then it will be quite useful for you, because you can memorize your large information into notes. You can prepare notes, you can prepare that all, you can compress that file into a smaller piece of information. Now, important points for making a note. First is it should be brief. Means your notes should not be more than 50 words. Then the title, you have to give the your note, whatever notes you have prepared, you have to give that a title. Then it has to be in a third person language. Then you have to include all the important facts that you have given, that you have to all those facts you have to include that are given to you or provided to you in the passage that you have read. Then relevant points, all the relevant and important points you have to mark them and then you have to note them down. Then there should never be diagrams in the note making, and all those relevant points that we have already discussed, that should all be in a logical sequence. You have to sequence wise, in a proper information wise, you have to sequence them. Then for proper information and brief information that you have to make, your always the notes are in a brief, in a smaller amount of words. Then you have to use words, phrases and short sentences so that it can be compressed into a compact form. Then try and use abbreviations wherever possible. For example, CBSE, UNO, PM, GK, etc. Then use short forms. We have certain words have quite long spellings. For example, the words like expectation, that can be reduced to exp dot. Then organization, it is also longer word, you can write org dot. Then is manufacture, that is you can write, convert it into mfg dot. Government, it is also a big word that you can compress it into government, govt dot. Then children, what should be the format of a note making? First, you have to give your the passage you have been provided, you have to give it a title. Name the title, then start dividing your passage, given passage you have read, into points. For example, first main point means, for example, I have given you a passage on the social evils of India. So your title should be social evils prevalent in India. Then your main point can be, first point can be, what all the major social evils can be seen in India. First point, you can obviously start with the discussion, and then you can divide your main point into sub point. Sub point can be that whatever you have discovered, whatever you have seen in India. Then next point can be introduction, and second sub point can be how whatever all those these all these your these social evils, what, how are they affecting the growth and development of your country. The next point, main point, can be the main social evils you can start discussing, like dowry. Next point can be, then you can divide that into sub points. Sub points can be dowry. First, what all ill effects are there of a dowry. Second, what all how what are all the laws and these things prevalent that can help the children, the women that are facing all these. The next point, that's third main point, can be the discrimination of women in India. ठीक है, तो that can again be divided into sub points. All those things that you are observing, that you feel that cannot be that women are being suppressed and all. Then you can discuss in sub point that there are laws prevalent that you can apply for the people suffering, the women suffering. So all these main points and sub points can be divided into various parts, and it can be very useful. And in all these, while making sub points and points, you have to take care of using of abbreviation and short forms as many as you can, because that will compress your file, or your compress and compact your file into a smaller piece of information that can be defined as note making. Then children, another useful and handy device that we have, and that we have to use in your passage while comprehending the passages, is summary writing. Summary we have been doing since our smaller grades in 6th and 5th. So summary, what does it mean? Summary means to sum up the passage in a few words. You have been given a passage of approx 300 to 400 words, then you have to compress and compact that given information in about 80 to 100 words. That has to be 1/3 of the given information. Then how can you compress and how can you summarize a given passage that is of 300 or 250 to 300 words? That you have to underline or highlight the main points. Then second main thing is, it has to be very brief. The next point is, contain all important information. Your summary should, as I've told, underline all the main points. So only those points should be covered in your information or in your summary. Then it should end with the message conveyed by author. What does the author in the given passage wants to convey? You have to end that message and your summary with that. And most important point is, you have to strictly apply to the word limit that has been prescribed, that is 80 to 100 words. That should not be exceeding that after 100 words limit. So try and keep your summary up to the approx 80 to 100 word limits. So I hope note making and summary writing is clear to everyone. Thank you.